Yo, what up? Stan here, back with another reaction analysis. Today we're gonna watch Exallos from Colombia, GBB Elimination 2025. You already know the drill. I'm gonna watch the normal video and the crowd POV version. Exallos is a pretty good beatboxer. He's super well known in the online beatbox world. He recently came to the live competition stage with Florida, I remember, for the first time. Was it his first big competition? I think so. Either way, excited to see him. Not gonna waste too much time. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, already aura farming. Let's see what is on his back actually. I'm pretty curious. What is he pointing towards? Urban Eagle design. I don't know, maybe his own design or a friend of his who made it. If you know, please let me know.
He traveled 62 hours to give you this performance.
Alright, I completely forgot about that. I watched some of the stories. Indeed, he had the biggest travel I've ever seen someone take for a beatbox competition. Literally. Crazy. 62 hours? What? I mean, how bad must you have felt, I wonder. You know, like the year before when I went to Japan, I did like, what, 18-hour? 24-hour maybe, max trip, you know? And honestly, that like destroyed me. The moment I came to my B&B and like crashed on my thing, I think I slept like for a day and a half, you know, without moving out of my place, just like to get some food and back. And the crazy part about it is that I didn't compete. I wonder what it must feel like if you're competing and, you know, like feel like jet lagged, and not only that, but like, I don't know, been sleep deprived for 62 hours. Crazy. And also one more thing, I remember he didn't take like a lot of time before arriving, you know, because what I did is, or what I would do, because I didn't compete in Japan yet, but let's say I would compete in Japan, I definitely would take like 10 days up front just to recover and like get into the like rhythm, you know, because like especially if you're coming from a different time zone, it's pretty hard on you, honestly. Yeah, that's what I would do, you know, but he didn't. He came like what, 1 or 2 days before, and then the battle instantly happened. I don't know, crazy.
Make sure he feels welcome, Japan. I'm asking you once again, Tokyo, are you
They better make him feel welcomed.
ready? I say the tres, you say the dos and the uno.
He looks ready though. Capturing the energy.
Don't go. I feel that you be feeling what you don't know. I think about it cause you
Nice. Straight in it.
I think about it.
Nice. What I really like about Exallos is the fact that he has style. He has flavor, okay? It's very narrow and it paints a picture. Yeah, you can definitely hear like, oh, it's Exallos in the melody, in the way he chooses his sounds, in a lot of things, you know, and in the way how he presents in every aspect. And I like that. There is like a lot of authenticity, I feel. Yeah. Nice. Groovy. Let's check the crowd POV version. Super curious.
I think about it.
Nice. It actually sounds pretty good. except for the details. But honestly, I can live with it, because the thing with it is like, okay, they're not super precise, or at least coming. They are precise, don't get me wrong, but they don't translate that precisely, is what I meant. But at the same time, you know, it gives something. I don't know, the fact that it's like super like casual done, you know, like I'm just doing it. It's like, I don't know, you could argue it's like done with intention by Dynamics, even though it maybe isn't, you know, because when I hear it live on a wildcard, I meant when I hear it in a wildcard, it's like pretty precise, you know, it's like there. But here it doesn't bother me that much, but I know, maybe that's just me. Okay, bring it back. Interesting bass. I have no clue what that is. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the bass, but that's I think it's just preference. I don't know. It has nothing to do with skill, or it's just pure preference. I don't know. But this bass in the opposite, yeah. And the cool thing about it is also, what I notice is that there is like a whistle in the sub, which is crazy. Because usually when I hear people do this live, you know, like the whistle with the lip roll, I hear a lot of the lip roll, and not a lot of the whistle, or vice versa, a lot of the whistle but not a lot of sub. But I feel he manages to like bridge them pretty well together and have both sub and highs, which is cool. And maybe back on the bass, the vocal bass, the reason maybe why I don't like it, I feel, is because it's not as polished as it should be, I think. Maybe, yeah. Nice. I think one of his snares isn't hitting as it should be. Let me go back. The first one. Especially here, in that one, and that second, yeah. On the fourth or on the third. Was it the fourth? The fourth, I think, yeah. Either way, yeah, I think the snare needs a bit more impact or crunchiness to create the impact, I feel. Then it would be like, you know?
I feel like you'll be feeling what you don't know. I think about it 'cause you
Bring it back.
I think about it. Bye.
Okay, there we have it. What do I think he did well? I think he started off pretty cool, you know, like gathering some aura, raising some tension, then go into the lyrics, drop a cool beat, easy to follow, pretty swaggy as well. I did like the drip. He was pretty well dressed. Cool textures, cool technicality. Yeah, just a nice flavor. I feel the best way I can sum it up. He has a very nice flavor. It's fresh. It's like, yeah. You know, Exallos. If he was like a fruit, it would be like something like, yeah, I'm having a good Exallos. Yeah, you know, something like that. Maybe. Not maybe. Definitely. Anyways, what could he do better? What could he improve on? I feel, you know, Exallos is a very strong and technical beatboxer. He's also very good in painting a specific narrow picture the way he wants it, you know. Hence why he's like so authentic, has like this flavor and has like the aura, all that, you know, like that's why he is the way he is, you know, and why so much people love him, you know, including me. But yeah, what he could improve on is, I think, you know, the first time I mentioned that some of the details not really translating that well didn't really bother me. Near the end, it did kind of start to bother me a bit, you know. And the reason why is because I think I know what he's trying to paint, you know. I've heard his wildcards, I've heard his stuff online, and damn, it's insane, you know, especially like for how long he has been beatboxing for. I think he's been beatboxing only like for 4 years or something. Not that, no, 5. In Florida, 5, maybe 6 already. I don't know, 4 to 5, 6 years maybe. Somewhere in that range. I don't know. I know he's insane. He has like super cool, very intentional pieces of music he wants to show us. And I feel sometimes the details not really translating takes away from his awesomeness and amazingness, I feel. Now, a way how he could fix this, I think, is by doing slower pieces. You know, the thing is, he's very good in technical combos and stuff and going crazy with the textures, you know, like mixing it up in a very fast way, which makes it very hard and skillful. Hence why he can show off with it, you know, and it works great for wildcards and stuff and online. But I think live, what he could do or should do is go with a slower BPM routine or piece of music of his. That way, I think it will allow him to like really like take his time and put emphasis on the combos, you know. And that way, he will not have to compensate on his technicality, because his technicality is like the thing mainly I feel what makes him stand out. And here, you know, it takes away because of the translation thing, or create like those moments. You know how River does it, where he like brief moment of pause and then goes with the lip roll, with the arpeggio. You know, he does like the arpeggio. You know, and then the lip roll suddenly hits super hard. It's not because the lip roll is super hard, it's because the lip roll has been placed in a very smart way. Find a way to put emphasis on the technicality by taking some breaks, if that makes sense. Just the way River does it with the lip roll and the arpeggio. I think he can do that, but with the technicality. If that makes sense, yeah. Oh my gosh, I've rambled so long on this point. That, and maybe like, I don't know, just find some ways to like tweak the combos maybe a little bit, you know? Maybe make them like a little bit less technical. I think he can like reduce the technicality level of his combos with 20%, and that like generating like 80% more boost in his beats by translating better, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Either way, Exallos is great. Let's see where I will be ranking him in my list. Okay, there we have it. Here is my list. So, where would I rank Exallos? I think for me, it's kind of obvious. For me, Exallos goes here. But now looking at Inertia and Codfish, I'm actually like rethinking. You know what? In this video, I will do this. Yes, just changed my mind. Just changed my mind. I don't know. I rewatched both of those videos recently and I feel... yeah, that's how I feel. Either way, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking. See you in the next one.